Hello and welcome to Woman on independent television. I'm Adorable Adisiwa Sawagye. And I have two panelists in the studio, and one is going to be joining us via Zoom shortly. So let me quickly introduce my panelists to you. I have seated right beside me Didi Lawrence Ekpeyong, a poet, a woman activist, and of course, a public affairs analyst. Happy to have you join us, Didi.
Thank you so much.
See as you fine. Fine girl.
You're fine too, thank you.
I like fine girls too much. I have another pretty lady, beautiful one at that. She is so lovely to talk with, and a health and fitness practitioner. And a woman. Join me as I make welcome Susan Akpomera. Susan, it's been a while. You see that shoe, eh? I'm going to take that shoe from you. That shoe not follow you go back home.
Oh, no problem.
So happy to have you join us. And joining us via Zoom is another beautiful sister, Evelyn Emike Inaboya. She's a public affairs analyst and, of course, into public relations. Hello, girlfriend. Happy to have you join us, Evelyn. Now, today on the program Woman to Woman, we want to talk about single motherhood. Yeah, single motherhood. The gains, the pains, the enjoyment, everything that has to do with it, particularly the challenges. Right? When a woman is tagged a single mother, a lot of things are attached to it. She does not get the respect that she deserves. People don't see her as serious-minded. In fact, people say quite a number of things, negative things about that woman. And when it's a man that is a single father, people tend to sympathize with him. If you see a single father in the market, you see women trying to help him out. You know, I'll be a single father. Like I was trying to buy meat somewhere, and the guy said, "Madam, save for me now. See my children." And the woman was like, "Where's your wife?" He said, "Not get a wife." And the woman was like, "Oh, sorry, oh." And you know, all attention was on that man. If it were a single woman or a single mother, I can imagine what's going to happen to that woman. The kind bad mouths. They will so bad mouth the woman. Eh? Let me just meet my ladies in the house and let's talk. So Didi Ekpeyong.
Yep.
Challenges, single motherhood. Define it for us first before we begin enter matter.
Okay, a single mother is someone that is raising a child, her child or children by herself without the help of a husband or any form of support system, just herself and the children or a child. As a single mother, of course, might be as a result of maybe being a widow or being just giving birth to children by herself, not keeping the partner. Might just
Or
be
by
that,
mistake.
or by mistake,
All this kind of mistake thing.
or by choice,
Or by promise and fail.
or by promise and fail.
Now.
Or by choice, you know.
By promise and fail.
That's who a single mother is. And you're talking about challenges, they are numerous. For some people, it might not just, they may not see those things as challenges, but these challenges are more like being brought upon them as like from the society. You know, society tends not to be nice towards single mothers, as you pointed out earlier. People don't really go out of their way to be so nice to single parents, and they tend to believe that maybe you were wayward or you couldn't keep a home, or you know, they just tend to label you,
I can just
or
imagine.
to stigmatize you, or just to make you feel discredited. You know, it's not easy out there in Nigeria
To be a single mom.
be a single mom. And you could just have your kids in school. If something goes wrong, they'll go like, "Oh, that woman, oh, it's about the child, right?" And only she now, you know, even their husband house.
No, enough to keep marriage.
Enough even keep marriage. So it's not funny. It's not funny being a single parent. And, you know, if you're a single parent and you're working, at times balancing the home, like taking care of the children, keeping your job, concentrating on your job might not be that easy, but, you know, with determination, we make it through.
Okay, let me ask you a direct question before I go to Susan. Tell us your experience.
Oh, my experience?
Yes, your experience.
Okay. Well, I have 2 boys.
Has it been easy?
And it's not been easy, especially when they are grown now. Now they are grown, it's harder because they are now independent. They have a mind of their own, and it's not easy taking care of kids that have become teenagers and in higher institutions, and they feel we already know it. It's a lot difficult, but when they were much younger, it was easier, you know. It was easier. And I think another thing that is really of help to me is my belief. I'm going to speak as a Christian, that as a Christian, I believe I can do all things, you know. And also, as a Christian, I believe nothing is too much, too difficult for me, because there's nothing that will happen to me that has not happened to others. And according to my Bible as a Christian, there's no temptation, nothing that other people have not gotten to, that if it comes to me, of course, God will always give a way of escape. So I always draw strength from my belief that God will always make me adequate enough for my children. So I always see myself as being enough, being adequate for my children, being capable. I don't see myself as a weakling. Okay, so their dad died, so what? Does it mean that we should stop living, we should stop existing because they lost their dad? No. So it's you have to face life squarely and just look at it that if you don't take care of your children, it's bad enough you've lost your husband. If you're not careful, you lose your children. Do you want to lose your children too? No. So you sit up and you face life squarely. You need to work to put them in good schools. You need to forgo a lot of things. You know, those bone straight and stuff, you have to close your eyes to it because it's just one pay coming. You know, whatever you're doing, there's no support. There's no father bringing in his own, it's just you. So you have to always have a scale of preference to look up to that. Men, you have to forgo this one for this one. So everything, you have to think of the children. So you must not fail. Why must you fail?
Let me keep you to calm down now. Susan Akpomera, you're married.
Yeah.
I know that already. Okay, why do married women look down on single mothers? Why do they see single mothers as inadequate?
Okay, I think it's a societal thing to do that. Okay, like she said, people have very weird opinions or beliefs about single moms. People can be single moms by choice. People can be single moms because they are widowed. For example, I don't have a dad, so my mom is a single mom. Okay. People can be single moms because they are in abusive.
No. For that, people will easily say, "Oh, now widow, now widow." You know, people can easily sympathize.
Okay.
But when you hear them say, enough is the husband house, not be ABC. I know him. Now this character make I not steal husband house. You know that kind of demeaning and
even that the man is late. Now she killed the man.
Yeah, people say how those.
No, just say that she killed the man.
So why do married women like you, us, look down on our fellow
So I think
women?
I would
Because
say married women like them.
okay, not you. You are not nasty. You are not nasty to a fellow sister,
No, please.
regardless of her marital status.
And I think another problem is people define women by being married. So marriage looks like a defining factor to a woman. So if she's not in a husband's house, they feel like she's not.
Then she's less of a woman.
So they feel like she's not, and that doesn't work in any life, because a woman can be a single mom because she probably left a marriage that was toxic. People don't see it that way. People feel like, oh, you have to bear, you have to be there, bear until you die. So being a single mom,
we're still talking about Osinachi.
Yeah,
and there's so many like that.
Exactly.
You bear in a toxic marriage until
something happens to the woman. So being a single mom is not, it's not even a label. It's just something that happens in life. And I feel like being married doesn't confer the marriage the right to talk down on a woman because she's a single mom. You are married, she's a single, and it doesn't make you in any way higher than her or better than her. So you are both just living your lives in the various spheres you both live your life. So that ideology is really not a good one, and it's not even healthy.
I'm coming to you, married woman. I'll come to you later. Let me speak with my girl, Evelyn Emike in Naboya. If I don't call your name finish, I'm not happy. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, I want to feel your pulse on the issue of single motherhood, the challenges especially that single mothers face in our society.
A single mother, I heard briefly when one of the speakers there was saying something about losing the husband and trying to meet up. I would like to talk mainly on those that aren't married or having children outside wedlock.
Okay.
Different angles. That alone, the challenge they face is societal stigma. You know, in this side of the world, they just believe get married before having kids. You have kids, you're not married. They have this societal stigma. Anywhere you go to, whether in the church, whether in the, I can't say mosque because I'm not used to it, you find yourself. There's this name attached to you. Ah, that girl. I'll never get those street boys. Mom, you try to meet up. Other mother, it isn't easy. There's this, you have to work so too much to meet up. Living extra life in the side, you try it so that those children will not lack. You know, one of the challenges I see is this you don't have support from others just the way you expect it. So most times you work your ass out. Every single mother knows what I'm talking about. The support you give somebody today, you may not get it tomorrow. So because you don't want to be ignored, you try as much as possible to work for yourself. You are earning, let me say 80,000 naira. Don't have to go above your means. You try as much as possible to put them in a school that is just comfortable. So good. But some of those schools are one of the best. They are not so good, but because you want them to be in school, you have to try your best to meet up. What I'm talking about, it affects. You see somebody being labeled. Okay, if that woman had aborted that child, try to keep the child. Thinking, you know, it maybe towards the end it's going to be beautiful. But at the end of it, you have to struggle. And the society stigma now sticks to you. Children. Some children are arguing, they will say, as a daddy ever come to pick you? Child, you know,
recoil into himself.
End of the day, you see, questioning the mom. I have a father. Then you try to look for a story to tell the child because there's always a time to tell the good story. Not when they are still very, very young. You find yourself having guilt. If I had known, I would have done it this way. If I had known, then it hurts. Actually, that they face is that loneliness within themselves. Are depressed within themselves. But I get every single woman out of it. Out of it. I told this too. I said one day I'll come to ITV to tell my story. Stories are enough to break every woman, but it will make every woman very strong. A strong woman.
Yeah.
I refuse to allow the challenges pass me. I refuse to allow the challenges pull me down. Today,
okay. Thank you, Evelyn. I'm almost. I don't.
Stigma.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts.
To be depressed. The societal stigma makes to stick me. I did what I could do. There was no support. Tried my best. I refused to beg. What? There's nothing I cannot do. Clean on this head that I cannot do. I've never done, maybe driving a trailer.
Just to make ends meet.
I've not tried to do, and it's been successful. I beg every woman, let go. Let go. Be strong. Be brave. Start to move on. If you have lost your husband, you can't do it. You yourself. If it's not dressing, minimize. You can get. I still look good.
Thank you, Evelyn. That's just the essence of this program.
Beautiful work, baby, that look good.
Yeah. The essence of this program is not to bring down the single mother. It's not to demean you. It's not to demoralize you. It's to make you strong, because as it stands now, most single women are object of sex. They are object of sex. Men want to take advantage. After all, you don't get husband. If she wants a job in your office, you want to sleep with her. If she wants favor from your office, you want to sleep with her, because no man is coming to fight on her behalf. Whatever that woman, even landlords want to take advantage of you.
Some
You're
won't
not
even
girl
allow you
husband.
to rent a house because
So how do we surmount these challenges now? How do we surmount these challenges?
They say, are you married? You say, I'm a single. They say, no, to give the house to a single mother. Oh, it's better.
Okay. Let's look at the health challenges now. How, like Evelyn talked about, the woman should. Yes.
You have children.
Yeah. Okay. Like Evelyn said, we should. Women should be strong. If you're a single mother, you should be strong. You should live above board. You should not get yourself into depression, because some people will just, once they tell you one very nasty thing outside, some women are very emotional. The next day you're planning, or you're having this suicidal thought. So as a health practitioner, how do we surmount this thought of suicide?
Okay, so it comes in different ways. First of all, it comes with loneliness. Yes, there's that thing of
then lose self-esteem again.
Being lonely, then people, the stigma that comes to being a single mom. So it's first an emotional trouble. So the whole emotions are out there, you know, you're trying to explain to your children, trying to be strong for yourself. Yeah. So one of the things that usually happen for women like this, first of all, they become lonely, they become depressed. Sometimes it begins to affect their sleep patterns. How
do we get out of all of that? Because we don't want to lose any sister just because she's a single mother.
Yes. So, and that's why I would tell any single mom out there who is currently struggling with all of this, is knowing that first of all, you are worth it. Yes. Don't feel like whatever it is that you are going through right now is the end of your life. Take charge of your health, because if anything happens to you, you have children that are looking up to you, and they would suffer in the end if you just allow yourself go that way. So if you feel like you are suicidal, talk to people you trust. Yes. Then also I would tell women like that, find things that you can channel your energies into. You know, healthy distractions. Maybe you want to join a book club, you want to go, to the gym. You know, I mean, just find healthy distractions. I mean, let me learn some
healthy practices.
Yes, healthy practices. You want to start writing a book. You want to learn a skill. You want to go back to school. Just ensure you are taking charge of your life. Take charge of your health. Take charge of your sleep. Take charge of your diet, because these things get to suffer because the woman is not in a very good mental space. She's not eating well. She's not sleeping well. For you know, a woman of 35, she's looking like 60. She's drying up, you know, she's sickly and all of that. So if you are, at the end of the day, I said something today, I said, you are the main character of your story. Every other person is acting in the script. So you are the actor. You are the main person. So no matter what is fading around you, you are the main person. So if anything happens to you, we won't say, yeah, oh, so sorry. So please take charge of your health. Get yourself back. Go to the gym. Go and learn swimming. Want to find healthy
Look for
habits.
Something good.
Let your lifestyle change. Eat well. Okay. You know, find sisters around you that will also be there and be good support for you. Yeah.
Didi, she said, find sisters that will be there for you. Well, you and I know that we have this PhD syndrome. We'll talk good where you are. When she leaves, you just, you know that kind of a thing. So how do we close our ears? In a minute, do this for me. How do we close our ears, close our eyes, close our mouth, close our everything?
There's just no way. You have to be deliberate. You just have to be deliberate about it. It's about looking at yourself and telling yourself you are worth it, as she said. You are enough. You are complete. You are capable. You are not a weakling. Every day, we call them affirmations. When I get up, I look at myself, I'm too much. Who are you that you're going to see me and start putting me down, making me feel that I'm low? No. So just look at yourself that you can do whatever, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can, she said, join groups, go for health check yourself. If you're not feeling too strong, get to the clinic. What's up with me? Have your regular check to be strong. Exercise regularly. We all do this. We run around campus trying to stay fit. You know, last time I came, I was much bigger than this. I knew I was adding up. I've been running around and I'm getting back into shape. You be up and about, be active. It's your life. You need to stay alive. You need to be healthy. As she said, you need to be healthy for your children. Life is good. Life is interesting. Life is
okay. This is the point where I say thank you for finding time to be with us. Thank you, Evelyn, for being part of this show. And if you are a single mom out there, suicide is not the way out. You must be strong for your kids. Try and grow thick skin. Forget about what society is saying. The children are there, the children are there. Live your life to the fullest. Some married women are not better than you. I can tell you that for free. Some are even lazy. Okay, but you as a single mom, you're doing everything humanly possible, like these ladies have said, to make sure that your kids don't suffer, to make sure that you meet up. Okay, if you must put your kids in school, put them in schools that you can afford, so that tomorrow you don't go out begging. It is when you go out begging that some man will remember that there's no man in your life, thinking that you're hungry for sex, and the next thing is, okay, I come and block me and let me, you know that kind of thing. Nobody will talk nonsense to you. All right, be strong. Look for job, legitimate job to do. All right, look for accommodation that you can afford. You know, be competition with anybody. This is what the ladies have said, okay? And so I also want to join them to say, be strong and be yourself. And every other thing will be good. Thank you, ladies, for finding time to be with us on the show. Thank you so much, Evelyn. We'll talk later. All right, people, thank you for watching. And if you're that person that is in the habit of putting down a woman because she is single, particularly women like us, my gender, what's waiting for you may not be as palatable as you envisage, because things changes. Things does. So we'll see you again. Bye-bye.